The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
You trade in your car. You trade in your house. So why not get some equity back from your old HVAC system? McCoy's Heating and Air will now give you up to $2,000 trade-in for your old unit, plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty with the purchase of a qualifying York system. That's right. Trade in your old unit and get up to $2,000, plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a limited time, only from McCoy's Heating and Air.
Is your vehicle ready for an oil change? Did you know that we do way more than just tires? From brakes, to belts, to alignments, to even air conditioning work. Engine light on? We can fix that too. Come see us today at one of our 3 King Tire Company locations in Jackson and Humboldt. Hi, this is Kurt King with King Tire Company. Did you know that you're supposed to rotate your tires every 5,000 miles? Did you know that we do that free at King Tire Company? Come see us today at any 3 King Tire Company locations in Jackson and Humboldt and let my family take care of yours.
Live from SQ Gymnasium in Jackson, Tennessee. Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz Sports Network proudly present USJ Bruin basketball. Tonight it is the Lady Bruins and Jackson Christian as we say this is it, as they are competing for the Division IIA Girls Basketball Western Division Championship. Hello, everyone. I'm Steve Beverly, and it's great to have you with us as both of these teams, it's a rival game, even if it is tournament. They have played twice this season. USJ has won them both. In fact, the last loss that the Lady Bruins had was back on December 21st against Peabody in a Christmas Classic. But in January, back on the 5th, when they played at USJ, it was the Bruins prevailing 53-41, despite the fact that USJ was down by 6 points at halftime. And then on January 23rd, in the rematch that was on this floor, USJ, and particularly aided by a three-pointer with 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining by Mia Spellings, prevailed again 44-37. Of course, the old adage goes about how difficult it is to defeat a team 3 times in one season. And certainly tonight, the Lady Eagles of Jackson Christian are intending to try to make that something that is a true adage. But tonight, you're going to be looking at, for the Lady Bruins, and we'll tell you how they did the last time these two teams met. Halen Ayers had 14 points and 7 rebounds. Lily Teague, and she was really beginning to come into her own maturing with 10 points. And then 9 for Ellen Driver and 6 for Mia Spellings. They're going to need all of that tonight. For Jackson Christian, it was the 5'8 senior Taylor Baines that led the way with 10 points, 7 each for the junior Carly Holt and the junior Gibson Boykin. And tonight, this place is absolutely going to be packed. They're going to be in here like sardines in a can. It will be loud, unquestionably. And a Saturday night, to top all of that, it is one of the real treats that you have to have 2 local teams. Now, let me also explain to those of you at home, this is not going to be win or go home. Both of these teams will be advancing to the sub-state round next week, the first round, which will be on Tuesday night. And both of them will play at home regardless if they win or lose. So they have one more home match, and that is going to be next Tuesday night. Whoever wins here and wins the district championship will be the top seed in that state round. And they will. We don't have the times precisely on that. We won't know that for certain until tomorrow. But this is one of those situations where both of these teams unquestionably want a championship out of this tonight. And it was for the Bruins this past Tuesday night, it was a heartbreaker, falling 62-58 to Lausanne. But tonight, one of these teams will come home with a trophy, and their fans will be extraordinarily happy, but it won't end for the team that does not win. And that's the way it all sets up for you this evening. And likely to start tonight will be Ellen Driver, Lily Teague, Mia Spellings, Sophie King, and, of course, the freshman who is a nominee for Miss Basketball, Halen Ayers. And for Tony Schutt's Eagles, you've got a tremendous lineup, and they learned a lot from those first two meetings. But you're going to be seeing Riley Bradford, Taylor Baines, Gibson Boykin, Tess Little, and Elena Yarbrough. Those are the five that are likely starters in this game. That could change when they go out on the floor tonight, and we definitely will try to keep you abreast of all of this. And I can tell all of you, it was 54 years ago when I called my first high school basketball game. 50 years ago was when I called my first state championship game, and it was the school that I was an alma mater of, and that was Waycross High School in Waycross, Georgia, defeating a team from Cherokee County in Canton, Georgia, and they did it in the Macon Coliseum in Middle Georgia, and my team won it 36-23. And I can tell you, there's no bigger thrill than, even if it's not state, if it is a regional title like this, there's no bigger thrill at this time of year. And as we say, March Madness in Tennessee high school basketball is preceded by February Fanatics, and that is what we've got here tonight. They are still packing into this place. And we're about to have the introduction of the starting lineups.
Versus Jackson Christian School and University School of Jackson. At this time, if you would, please stand, gentlemen, remove your hats as we are led in prayer by athletic.
We'll have an invocation and then the introduction of the starting lineups and the national anthem.
If you are in need of luxury interior design services, look no further than Campbell King Interiors. Based in Jackson, Tennessee, Caroline Campbell and Erica King have a combined experience of 31 years. From residential design services to commercial construction, no job is too big. Let Campbell King Interiors transform your vision into reality. You can find them at www.campbellkinginteriors.com or on Instagram and Facebook.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
This is not your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here.
Back live at SQ Gym on the campus of Jackson Christian School. And Jackson Christian will be on the scoreboard, the visitors in their home gym. Riley Bradford, the junior, first up. Tess Little. She's a 5'4" junior. Gibson Boykin, the 5'7" junior. Elena Yarbrough, the 5'9" senior. And Taylor Baines, 5'8" senior. And now here come the Lady Bruins. Ellen Driver, the junior, and she is going to go after every loose ball. Lily Teague, whose last game she had 20 points, and just a freshman. Mia Spellings. Halen Ayers, the freshman and the nominee for Miss Basketball. And there you go. Mia Spellings, Sophie King, and probably coming off the bench relatively quickly will be Ava Barham, the senior. And we are about set to go. We have a USJ student body section and one for Jackson Christian. They are going to be standing as one for this entire contest, and it's about as good as it gets. A Saturday night, freezing cold outside. It was 31 degrees when we came in the building, but tonight, here we go. Halen Ayers will jump it with Taylor Baines. And ladies and gentlemen, let the games begin. Lily Teague, strong ball control and possession is critical for both of these teams. You'll see full court pressure all game long on defense from the Lady Bruins. They're maintaining mostly a man-to-man defense right now on the part of Jackson Christian, and Joel Ayers is issuing some instructions, some adjustments. Halen's open from 25 feet. It's short. But they get the rebound, and it's overshot. And the foul that time is going to send Mia Spellings to the free throw line. Taylor Baines commits the foul. So Mia to the line, misses the first one. And you got to know there's some nerves on even the most experienced of the players here. Both of them goes out, but Halen back up high for the offensive rebound. Halen's open, does not get it. And there is a collision down in the blue. The foul is on Mia. That will be her first, and so they trade fouls. And they've got all five in the backcourt with this full court pressure. Almost a steal, and they're going to call a foul on Ellen Driver. A key for Joel Ayers is for the Lady Bruins to be cautious in this full court pressure and not to commit fouls. When they played on this court the last time, Jackson Christian controlled the first half and led by 6 at halftime. The third quarter was a big move for the Lady Bruins. And we played 1:20 without a score so far. Not unusual in a high school regional championship game because both these teams have a little bit of title nerves and also measuring each other, and that is on Ellen Driver. That's 2 right off the bat. So she will check out, and Jessie Vi will come in. That one hurts. Both of them over the back fouls. And so Jessie Vi is going to have a battle with Elena Yarbrough in the post. And JCS has not taken a shot yet. And we're 2 minutes into this one. Baines looking for somebody to cut underneath the basket. And traveling. Elena Yarbrough took a step before she tried to go in with a drive to the basket. That's your first turnover of the game. Lily Teague being double teamed. Jackson Christian does not really employ a full court defense. Underneath, give and go is there, and Mia Spelling sneaks behind the defenders. First basket of the game, Lady Bruins back into that full court pressure. Halen Ayers working against Riley Bradford. And they got to scramble to hold on to it. Yarbrough comes up and trying to force that bank home, and Taylor Baines connects. That's the first shot at the basket that Jackson Christian has delivered. This place is loud. And from about 20 feet out, Halen Ayers with her first basket. Timeout. Little less than 5 minutes to go. Lady Bruins on top, 5-2.
This is not your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here.
Well, don't you know these two student bodies are absolutely thrilled to see their girls' teams in this position, knowing that they're going to go to state. They'll get a home game out of it next Tuesday night, but most of all, a chance to play for a title. And that's knocked away. Second turnover of the game. Halen was double teamed very, very quickly. And open with a screen for the three, and it goes off the mark. And Halen scrambling for it. And it was a jump ball. So the alternate possession will go to Jackson Christian. Halen scrambled for it, but you had four hands on the basketball, and the official very quickly says, and it tried to get that one. That went off the foot of Mia Spellings. They were trying a home run to Tess Little. Mia has played excellent defense so far. And let's see how Tony Schutz plays it. And we're almost halfway through the first period. Bradford, smallest player on the floor at 5'3". But don't let that deceive you. She's outstanding. She's one of the reasons this Lady Eagle team is here tonight. This Lady Bruin defense is there so fast. Taylor Baines with both baskets. And they toss it away. But it's still going to be in possession of the Lady Bruins, so Lily will toss it in. Halen with three defenders on her, and nobody could stop her. 5 of the 7 points belong to Halen. And Ava Barham getting set to check in for the Lady Bruins. And almost intercepted by Lily Teague, but it was tapped back into the hands of the Lady Eagles. They are open in the corner for the three. No. And rebound to Jessie Vi. Gibson Boykin had a good look at it, and she had an opening, but it wouldn't drop. Halen is dangerous every time she can get her hands on the ball. And those of you who have followed them all season and last year, you know that. And just a freshman. Less than 3 to go. And pass went astray. And they are scrambling for it. They had numbers down at the opposite end, and they say it was off the hands of Lily Teague. So here comes Ava Barham, and Jessie Vi will come out. You can just feel the nerves in this place. I wish we had a machine that could measure everybody's blood pressure. Gets a little quieter in the home gym when they are, but you got to know with the numbers that are here for, and there you go from the corner. The three is there. Taylor Baines with all 7 points, and we are tied. No surprise. You got to feel like that this is an even matchup. Down the lane, and that one just went nowhere, and Ava Barham tried to save it. Lily Barnes is in for Jackson Christian, the 5'8" senior. So far, the Lady Bruins 3 out of 8 for 38%. Jackson Christian 3 of 4 for 75% from the floor on the inside. And from the outside, the three does not go, and Lily's going to pick up the rebound. Halen in all kinds of trouble and escapes. Back in trouble again, and the foul. They got a little too close, and the foul is on Taylor Baines. That is her second. So each team has a player, and a significant player, with 2 fouls in the first quarter. Taylor Baines for Jackson Christian and Ellen Driver for the Lady Bruins. They got a screen. They got a 3 from Lily Teague. You had to know she would finally get one in the first quarter. And they're keeping 2 up front. And Ava tries to catch up and will be charged with a foul. So Lily Barnes, who just came into the game, connected. And checking in again is Riley Bradford. Lita Rose is in for USJ. Missed the free throw, but the follow coming down the lane for it was Riley Bradford. An 11-10 lead for the Lady Eagles. Almost stolen, but Lily picks it back up, but the bounce pass does not have enough authority on it. Under a minute in the first quarter. It's everything we expected it to be right here at SQ Gym. Trying to go down the lane. And the foul is charged to Sophie King. That'll be her first. That is the 15th foul, so that will send Tess Little to the line. And the freshman connects. This looks like a carbon copy in the first quarter of what it was like between these two teams when they met here earlier. Sophie with the rebound. Now let's see if Joe Allairs plays it for the final opportunity. No. And offensive foul is charged against Ava Barham. So that is her second and the 4th turnover for the Lady Bruins. And so they'll immediately get Jessie Vi back in there. Fouls could be very crucial. We've heard Joel Ayers talk about during the course of this season that He's tried to mix and match his players from time to time because fouls will create situations where you've got to have it. Stop and pop. The three is there. Tess Little. USJ for the final shot of the period. Down 15-10. They got to hurry. Lily puts one up long distance, and it's too long, and that is the end of the first quarter. So your score at the end of one. Jackson Christian 15. USJ 10. We'll be back with the second 8 minutes after this.
Why go on vacation when you can live on vacation?
Aloha Custom Pools will help you create your very own piece of paradise, and you can enjoy it every day.
What are you waiting for?
Take the plunge. Call Aloha Custom Pools or visit us online. It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Let's take a look at your Worthy Road Studios scorebook. First quarter, Taylor Baines, the game-leading scorer with 7, and 4 for Tess Little for Jackson Christian. For USJ, 5 for Halen Ayers and 3 for Lily Teague. They have really doubled down defensively on Halen. They've kept her from getting a lot of separation. And she only was able to get off 4 shots in that first quarter. Lady Bruins with first possession here in the second period. And boy, the harassment is coming from the Jackson Christian side with that student body. Underneath. Now open for the 3. Pushed it right. You could see it the minute it left her hands, and the rebound to Gibson Boykin. And rushing to double team that ball with Little on the carry. They have to play, for Tony Schute's team to win this one, they have to play fearless on the inside, not just depend on outside shooting. And we're at the 7-minute mark in the first half. Open for the 3. Yes, sir! Riley Bradford makes it an 8-point lead. Lily Barnes commits a foul after the shot. Mia Spellings checks back in for the Lady Bruins. They find themselves down 8. Very similar to what earlier this afternoon on another game I called between Union University and Montevallo, where the Lady Bulldogs were down by 8 in the first half. 6.5 remaining. Halen Ayers still can't get that kind of separation she needs. Goes for the 3. Yes! Halen, her second 3 of the game. Cuts it to a 5-point margin. Jessie Vi all over Tess Little. And again, staying behind the perimeter, but they want to get it inside to Carly Holt, and she can't deliver it. But offensive rebounds, which could be so crucial, and it still doesn't fall. And Lily does not get the 3. Jessie Vi high for that rebound. And the bank is there for Jessie Vi. So they've quickly closed that 8-point margin down to 3, and they scramble for it. It's going to be a jump ball, and the alternate possession will stay with the Lady Eagles. All right, let's see how Tony Schutz draws this one up. This is a design play, but they pick it up defensively very quickly. Open from the corner. Not there. They get the offensive rebound. Bring it back out front. Driving on the inside and the foul. Blakely Melton, who just came into the game. The foul was on Jessie Vi, and she gets the free throw. 21-15. And it's blocked. Mia was open for the three and decided to drive in a little closer and had it blocked. Tempo slows down again. And knocked away, but it was off the elbow of Lily Teague. The defense of Jackson Christian has been pristine here in the first half of play. Make no mistake about it. And they have converted some three-point shots and three-point plays. There's a steal by Lita Rose. And underneath, Lily Teague will go to the line for two. We're trying to check to see who the foul was on. Yeah, they're going to charge that one to. Well, he signaled number 10, but they don't have a number 10. They don't have a number 10 in the game. There you go, Gibson Boykin. That makes more sense. So Lily T goes to the line for two. And off the back of the iron. Checking back in, Tess Little and Jenna Tinsley for the Lady Eagles. And if you're a Lady Bruin fan, this is no time to panic because they have largely been a second half team. Missed both free throws and Melton the rebound. And the all-court pressure is really intense. And almost losing it. Having Ellen Driver on that bench does not help the Lady Bruins, but I'm sure Joel Ayers is going to keep her there until the second half with those two fouls in the first quarter. Fall-away jumper. Right there in the heart for Taylor Bain. She's got 9. And they're back to their largest margin at 23-15. Underneath, Jessie Vi off the feed from Halen Ayers. That was big for the Lady Bruins to stop some of the bleeding. Lady Bruins have been out-rebounded in this whole game. The three is off the mark, and Lily Teague, whose rebounding skills has been so strong. And Halen Ayers gets it. Halen with 10. And we're back to a 4-point game. All right, Jessie is going to have a challenge from Jenna Tinsley. And they scramble for it. That's the second foul on Mia Spellings. Sophie King checks back in. And Riley Bradford is back in for the Lady Eagles. And you can just sense the tension in this building. Even though this is not the final game for either team, the championship and what it means particularly for a U.S. and almost stolen, and it is stolen. She's going to beat them all down, and down the stretch she goes. 12 for Halen Ayers. That's the fourth turnover. And the lead that was 23-15 has been sliced to 2. Watch Lily Teague looking straight into the eyes of her offensive opponent. And right down the lane, overshooting it. Rebound to Lita Rose. Elena Yarborough had a ticket but couldn't make it cash in. And Joel Ayers wants to take a timeout. Minute 48 to go in the first half. Lady Bruins have closed it back to 23-21.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Is your vehicle ready for an oil change? Did you know that we do way more than just tires? From brakes to belts to alignments to even air conditioning work. Engine light on, we can fix that too. Come see us today at one of our 3 King Tire Company locations in Jackson and Humboldt.
Chris King here with King Tire Company. Leveling kits, lift kits, wheels, and tires, we can take care of that at any of our King Tire Company locations at a price you can afford.
Alongside our ever-cool, ever-present director, Andrew Burris, Steve Beverly with the play-by-play of the district. This is the Western District Division 2A Girls Regional Championship. So much on the line tonight. Each of these schools will be in the first round of Sub-State next Tuesday night on their own home floors, regardless of whether they win or lose. So we're not quite to win or go home at this level. Lady Bruins with an opportunity to finally tie it or retake the lead. Under a minute and a half. Lily thought about it. Boy, this defense has been really strong going man-to-man against the Lady Bruins. We haven't seen really much zone tonight. Lily back out front again. Halen, and they double team her and threw it away. 5th turnover for the Lady Bruins. That play may have actually gone on a bit too long. I think they were looking to have a cutter to get to the basket before that 32 seconds went by. Now the interesting thing will be, will Jackson Christian play it for the final shot? Almost stolen. Jessie Vi got a hand in there. We're down to 40 seconds. And Lily Teague playing tight defense. Offensive foul. And that was actually an illegal screen. That's Elena Yarborough's first. Carly Holt checks back in for Jackson Christian. So Lady Bruins have an opportunity to play it for the final shot of this first half, and wouldn't it be something if it's tied? Down to 17 seconds. Halen from the bomb. Yes! You just had a sense she was going to let fly, and she did. There's 2.7 seconds remaining, and the Lady Bruins have the lead, but they still have an opportunity to put one up. Halen with a hand in her face, and it's not there. And what a first half we have had. unquestionably a defensive first half, but there's been excitement all the way through as the Lady Bruins lead it 24-23, and that shows you just how much it's like a hangnail, and that's about all of the extent of that lead is, because it has been tough all the way through. And before we take our commercial break, we're going to give you our Worthy Road Studios scorebook and bring you up to date on who has done what in the first half. And at this point, Taylor Baines is the leader for the Lady Eagles with 9. And 5 points for Riley Bradford, 4 for Tess Little. Halen Ayers had a 10-point second period to give her 15 points in the game. She's by far the game leader. And 4 points for Jessie Vi, 3 for Lily Teague, 2 Mia Spellings. So that's where we stand on our scorebook. Let's take a break, and when we come back, we will give you our team totals. So stay with us.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
You trade in your car. You trade in your house. So why not get some equity back from your old HVAC system? McCoy's Heating and Air will now give you up to $2,000 trade-in for your old unit. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty with the purchase of a qualifying York system. That's right. Trade in your old unit and get up to $2,000. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a limited time, only from McCoy's Heating and Air.
Why go on vacation when you can live on vacation?
Aloha Custom Pools will help you create your very own piece of paradise, and you can enjoy it every day.
What are you waiting for?
Take the plunge. Call Aloha Custom Pools or visit us online. It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
This is not your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here.
Is your vehicle ready for an oil change? Did you know that we do way more than just tires? From brakes, to belts, to alignments, to even air conditioning work. Engine light on? We can fix that too. Come see us today at one of our 3 King Tire Company locations in Jackson and Humboldt.
If it's black, round, and rolls, we have it in stock for you. I'm Taylor at King Tire Company. Come see us at any of our 3 convenient locations in Jackson or Humboldt and let our family take care of yours.
If you are in need of luxury interior design services, look no further than Campbell King Interiors. Based in Jackson, Tennessee, Caroline Campbell and Erica King have a combined experience of 31 years. From residential design services to commercial construction, no job is too big. Let Campbell King Interiors transform your vision into reality. You can find them at www.campbellkinginteriors.com or on Instagram and Facebook.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Why go on vacation when you can live on vacation?
Aloha Custom Pools will help you create your very own piece of paradise, and you can enjoy it every day.
What are you waiting for?
Take the plunge. Call Aloha Custom Pools or visit us online. It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
You trade in your car. You trade in your house. So why not get some equity back from your old HVAC system? McCoy's Heating and Air will now give you up to $2,000 trade-in for your old unit, plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty with the purchase of a qualifying York system. That's right. Trade in your old unit and get up to $2,000, plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a limited time, only from McCoy's Heating and Air.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
This is not your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here.
Let's take a look at your Worthy Road Studios and BallGame Blitz Sports Network halftime team statistics. And here you go. A lot of them are pretty well even, except in the rebounding category. Field goals, USJ 52%, 10 out of 19 from the floor. Jackson Christian shooting a crisp 56%. In three-point field goals, USJ 4 out of 10 for 40%, 3 out of 8 for 38% for the Lady Eagles. Free throws, it's been a tough night so far for the Lady Bruins. They've been to the line 4 times and have missed them all. Jackson Christian is 2 out of 4 for 50%. Rebounding here at halftime, it's the edge go to the Lady Bruins, 9-4. And then in turnovers, Lady Bruins have given it up 5 times to 4. They've made some errant passes to 4 turnovers for the Lady Eagles, but the slight edge and with a 1-point lead, you got to look on that category of points off turnovers. 4 for the Lady Bruins, 3 for Jackson Christian. So we are at 24-23, and you just got to believe this one could come down to the final possession. When we had these two together the last time on this floor, and it was 44-37 USJ, it was 23-17 at halftime in favor of the Lady Eagles. And then that third quarter, they made their move, which, frankly, so many coaches will tell you in this day and time, you got to do that to make all the difference in the world. You can't wait until the fourth quarter to make your big flurry. You've got to do it in the third. And just looking back over the stats on that particular night, and the Lady Bruins went on a 12-6 run in the third period, and then it was a really tough defensive battle in the fourth quarter, but they prevailed 44-37. But as we said, that old adage about defeating a team 3 times in one season, and particularly a rival, it can be a huge challenge. Here we go. Quarter number 3, Lady Bruins with first possession. And they've got Ellen Driver back in there with those 2 fouls. Now, I guarantee you she'll be a little more cautious. Turnaround jumper, not there. Rolls off, and the rebound to Gibson Boykin. And there goes that all-court pressure, but they beat it this time. And the hook. And it goes. Taylor Baines with 11. So the Lady Bruins fall back behind 25-24. And this could be a seesaw matchup all the way. And remember, you get to this point in the season, everything is matchups. You've seen there's not going to be any surprises. Halen Ayers fouled as she goes down the lane. And this is where the Lady Bruins are going to have to really deliver here, is doing it. That's the 3rd foul on Taylor Baines, and so that is not a good thing for the Lady Eagles. She has 11 points as their leading scorer. And Halen Ayers gets the friendly roll and ties it. Give her 16. And gets them both. So the seesaw continues. The Lady Bruins back up by 1. And that all-court pressure bringing all 5 into the backcourt. Now they back away. And that's tipped. Good job of coming over to pick it up by Taylor Baines. And timeout called by Tony Schutz. 6:51 remaining in the 3rd. Lady Bruins by 1.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Tony Schutz wanted to make an adjustment offensively. So here we go. They're going to play it over on the left wing. And this place has been loud from the get-go. As we've said during the season, this is high school basketball as it was meant to be. The high arcing 3 does not go. And here they go. They're wide open. Down the lane she goes and overshoots it, but Halen Ayers on the follow. So Halen now with 19 points. And believe it or not, that's the largest lead for the Lady Bruins at 28-25. Underneath they go. The hook's not there, but the foul. And let's see if it's going to be either. All right, they're going to charge that one to Sophie King. That's her 2nd. And it was not in the act of shooting, so each team with 1 foul here in this 3rd period. And free throws could be crucial down the stretch. Joel Ayers is up off the bench trying to make some defensive adjustments. Big long bomb is there. Tess Little with 7. We're down to the 6-minute mark in the 3rd quarter. You get the feeling that every single possession is so nerve-wracking but so critical in this game. There you go. Halen takes it on the drive, and she cannot get it to fall. That's a rarity when she's down underneath. Elena Yarbrough comes down with a rebound. Here's a steal. Big steal. Wide open, Lily Teague for the layup. Lily with 5. And they are all over it, double teaming on Gibson Boykin. Thinking about the bomb, but going outside. And again, Taylor Baines will try to reset it. Taylor with 11 in the game. Fall-away jumper, not there. And underneath, the layup is there on the follow by Elena Yarbrough. They've done a tremendous job of getting offensive rebounds in this contest. We're deadlocked at 30. You had every reason to believe it was going to be like this. It's not March Madness yet, but it's February Fanatics. Dangerous cross-court pass. Lily didn't have enough separation to try to pull up and hit the three. And clobbered from behind Ellen Driver. That's the second on Elena Yarbrough. Ava Barham will check back in for the Lady Bruins, and Carly Holt is in for the Lady Eagles. And checking out Mia Spellings. They want to get it inside to Halen, and she finally gets enough separation for that to happen. Ava Barham with a battle against Taylor Baines underneath. Here goes Ellen Driver. She's in all kinds of trouble and throws it away. 6th turnover for the Lady Bruins, and all the way down the stretch and knocked away by Lily Teague. Outstanding defensive play. This is a rare game in which the Lady Bruins have made more turnovers than their opponents. They go to the inside, double teaming, and it's stolen. Halen comes up with it after the tip by Ellen Driver. Each team now with 6 turnovers. It is Ellen from the corner, yes! Ellen Driver, that is now 9 points off turnovers, and that's Ellen's first basket. She set out most of the first half with 2 fouls. Underneath, layup is there for Carly Holt. We got a dandy here, folks. As Jim Ross would say, it's a real slobber knocker. 3:25 remaining. And we got another whole quarter to go after this one. Halen from 25 feet out, no. And trying to get it in the corner, and it is kicked off of the knee of Ava Barham. Halen had the range as she usually does, but it just simply went too far right. Ellen Driver got to tie that shoe back. Tell you, that young lady, she goes after every loose ball. I don't care if it's up 3 rows into the stand, she's going after it. 3 minutes remaining in the third. A 1-point Lady Bruin lead. How's your blood pressure, folks? And that one almost went out of bounds. But they save it. Joel Ayers making some defensive adjustments. And they bring it back out front. We're under 3. This is Little. She's working against, and the foul. She was working against Sophie King, and that is Sophie's third. And it looks like they're going to send Mia Spellings back in on the next exchange. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. And Sophie King is saying, not me, but they charge it with her. She can't get out of the game before committing her 4th foul. That looked like almost you were going to have a half Boston Crab out there. That was one of the more unusual collisions that I've seen. And working against Ava Barham, and overshoots it. Ava the rebound. Holt had an opening but couldn't make it fall. In all kinds of trouble was Mia Spellings. And you got a whistle away from the ball, and it's going to be an offensive foul. And a technical foul. And the officials are going to talk it over. That could be a critical turning point in this game. The foul is on Ava Barham, and that is her third. But let's see, it looked as Carly Holt is called for the technical, which is also a personal foul. So Halen Ayers, she had an unusual expression at that point. Halen gets the friendly bounce. That gives her 20 points. It was apparent that somebody said something on the floor because of the reactions, and that led to the officials calling a tech. And so it is Lady Bruin ball, and that could be a huge turning point, particularly if they hit a basket here. 2:05 remaining in the third period. This is exactly what you expected and what you wanted. And on the drive, Halen, and the foul. Halen is all over it now. That's the third foul on Yarborough. Halen, perfect form. 24 for Halen Ayers. We're under 2 minutes. This is the largest lead for the Lady Bruins. They've slowed the tempo down now. The third period was where the big turning point was made when these two teams met on this floor back in January. 90 seconds to go in the third period. Again, they can't get a lot of separation, but a foul is called. And that is going to send them to the line with a bonus. It's on Lily Teague, her first. It's a reach-in foul. So that sends to the line Gibson Boykin. She's not scored tonight. She has now. She can cut it to 4 with this one. Perfect. That's what they say. Try to do it while the clock is stopped. Cut into that lead, and here goes a steal. Goodbye, goodbye, down the stretch and overshooting it. Oh, my. And traveling is called. The Lady Eagles frittered away a golden opportunity to close this one down to a 2-point game, and Halen almost went too far. The Jackson Christian fans wanted a travel, and the foul is on Lily Barnes, her second. And that now puts USJ in the bonus in the final minute of the period. Lily Teague goes to the free throw line. She missed her first 2 tonight. In the evening, USJ is now 4 of 8 from the stripe. Connects. Checking back in, Carly Holt and Ava Barham. And Jessie Vi will check out for the Lady Bruins. This to again make it a full 2-possession lead, and she does. 40-34. It's been a 16-11 edge for the Lady Bruins in this third period. This would be a big stop right here for the Lady Bruins. Trying to set the play is Riley Bradford. Almost a steal. That was a big gamble. Right into Ellen Driver. Big bomb 3, way right. And they scramble, and Ellen Driver comes down with it. She commanded it. Lady Bruins will try to hold it for the final shot of this third quarter. And Joel Ayers is being very animated over on the bench. They're under 10 seconds, so somebody's going to have to pull up and take one shortly. Halen's going to do it if she can get some separation. And it does not fall. The rebound to Carly Holt, but that is it in the third quarter. A 16-11 edge, and the Lady Bruins on top by 6. We got the final 8 minutes of the title game. Don't go to the refrigerator.
At Dynamics Physical Therapy, we help our clients get back to doing what they love. Dynamics is now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Halen Ayers, the leader, with 24 points. She had 9 in that third quarter. And a big part of it was 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Taylor Baines is the leader for Jackson Christian with 11. Riley Bradford with 5, and Blakely Melton with 3. Tess Little has 7. She had a three-pointer in that third period, and the Lady Eagles will have first possession here in this fourth quarter. Here we go, folks. Fasten your seat belts. It's going to be a dilly. And they're going to give her a wide open look at a 3, and it was too long. Ellen Driver the rebound. Almost stolen. Open for the 3. No. Back up for that rebound is Taylor Baines. And this is quick. And underneath, it's going to be on Ava Barham. And for Ava, that is her 4th. And this may be a situation that Joel Ayers just decides to hang with her at this stage of the game. Carly Holt with the free throw. Nope, they're going to have Jessie Vi come back in, and Ava checks out. This is the first night of the season that she has been charged with 4 fouls, and that one went off the iron. And Lily Teague again with a rebound, her 3rd. This team really separates itself to try to get the ball across midcourt when they're challenged with a half-court trap. Tell you, this freshman Lily Teague is absolutely fearless. They're trying to get some others open. Here goes Jessie Vi, and Lily for the 3, no. And the rebound comes off to Taylor Baines once again. In the corner, and the jumper for the 3, no, well short. Halen Ayers the rebound, that's her 4th. This is not a point yet that you would expect. And there goes Ellen Driver. No, way too long. And that's going to be foul charge to Mia Spellings, her 3rd. Fouls are going to be critical down the stretch. Sophie King with 4, Ava Barham with 4, 3 for Mia Spellings. 3 for Taylor Baines, 3 for Alana Yarbrough, but everybody trying to leave it on the floor. We've only gone 2 minutes in this fourth period, and just a single point has been scored. And almost stolen it is. Here goes Lily Teague, and down the stretch she goes, and she is fouled from behind by Boykin. That is her 2nd. That was a crucial steal. Lily made her last 2 in the third period. She has 7. Give her 8. Checking back in is Sophie King, who has the 4 fouls, and Riley Bradford, the junior, for the Lady Eagles. This would make it a 3-possession lead, and it does, at 42-35. 9 points off turnovers for the Lady Bruins, 3 for the Lady Eagles, and with a 7-point lead, that characteristic is huge. 5:45 to go. The seconds ever so precious here in this championship game. These are one of those Saturday nights that you remember for ages, particularly if you're a player or if you're a family member of a player. We're under 5.5. This half-court defense has been exceptionally strong in the second half for the Lady Bruins. But you got to believe there's another run left for the Lady Eagles. Tony shoots up off that bench. And stolen. Here we go. Going to bring it back outside. Sophie King with another critical steal. 9th turnover. They held on to the ball almost a full minute and then turned it over. Joel Barnes directing traffic. He's pointing out something to the official who's having a conversation back with him, knocked out of bounds, and so the Lady Bruins will play it with 4:38 to go. Lily Barnes will check back in for Jackson Christian. They need her defensive ability here, the senior. Oh, too high. That's one of those turnovers that you absolutely can't afford when you're protecting a 7-point lead, and we've got timeout. 4:35 to go. It's a 42-35 lead for the Lady Bruins.
Turn to the experts. Since 1955, Garrett Plumbing and Heating has been the leader in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning service and installation for West Tennessee. A proud supporter of USJ Bruin Athletics, we are your local Carrier Factory authorized dealer. Call Garrett Plumbing and Heating, 668-3339, for all of your plumbing, heating, and air needs.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
Well, let's reset it. It was 15-10 Lady Bruins at the end of the first quarter, and then USJ rallied to take the lead 24-23 at halftime. 6-point lead for the Lady Bruins in the third period. They are now on top by 7, but they just turned the ball over. So the Lady Eagles have a window of opportunity still. Plenty of time for them to make that final run that could turn into a championship. They're taking a lot of time on their possessions, though. The one thing you have to be careful about is that you're not going to get the ball that many more times. And the foul is on Ellen Driver, her third. The key thing that USJ has to protect against is the fact that they have so many people in foul trouble. Sophie King, Ava Burham with 4, Mia Spellings, Ellen Driver with 3. Free throw short. When that happens at this stage of the game, oftentimes it's because a player is tired when they are short and it hits the iron. Not on either one of them, and Halen Ayers with her 5th rebound of the game. And they get it into the sure-handed Lily T. We are under 4 minutes. And timeout called by Joel Ayers. 3:54 to go. Folks, make sure your blood pressure is checked. 42-35, Lady Bruins.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
And a steal as we come back to action. And the layup is there for Taylor Baines. She has 13. That was not what Joel Ayers drew up. Joel Barnes probably didn't draw it up either. He's more worried about how cold it is outside. Tipped, but saved by Ellen Driver. Jessie Vi, and dishes off, and the layup is not there. I told you there was time for a comeback. That was the equivalent of a turnover. It is a two-possession lead. This is Boykin, only with 2 free throws, and that one's not there, and they scramble for it. And which way does it go? It's going back to the Lady Bruins. So we spent the last minute. Ava Barham back in for defensive purposes here late. They want her working against Elena Yarbrough. And Joel Ayers is directing. I've gotten on Joel Barnes tonight. Joel Ayers is directing traffic, almost looks like Mitch Miller directing his sing-along gang. We're under 3 minutes, and the ball is stolen and thrown back away, and it goes back to the Lady Bruins. Make it a double turnover. That was huge for the Lady Bruins. And Halen Ayers calls for it. Wide open for the three. No, it doesn't go for Ellen Driver, and the rebound to Taylor Baines. 2:20 to go. Lily Teague challenging Gibson Boykin. They're taking a lot of time. Big bomb three. It's there. Riley Bradford with 8. What a time for a three. 2 minutes remaining. Things are breaking down around here. The Lady Bruins cannot afford to play not to lose. They're keeping it in the backcourt. Lily Teague fouled. That's the 4th foul on Taylor Baines. It is not a shooting foul because each team only has 3 team fouls in the period. 98 seconds to the championship, but it still could be either team to take it home. Checking in, well, that was the 5th foul on Taylor Baines. We missed one of them. So Blakely Melton checks back in. They're in their stacked formation. Ellen Driver. The double team is huge. And do we have a foul? We indeed do. That one is on Melton. That is the 4th team foul. The next one will put the Lady Bruins on the line with a bonus. Ellen has to hurry. Joel Ayers calling everybody up front. This is almost looking like the Dean Smith 4 corners. 75 seconds to go. A 2-point lead. And it's staying in the backcourt, way outside to Ava Barham. 1 minute to go. 1 minute left in the championship game. Halen Ayers double teamed. Lily Teague, they thought about a bomb. Here they go. 49 seconds left in the foul by Riley Bradford. So that is going to put them on the line. And it will be Halen Ayers. Tonight from the line, Halen is 5 for 5. She really needs one of these two. Got it. This would make it a 2-possession lead. You knew it was going to come down to this. We'll watch it with you. Yes! 26 for Halen Ayers. Those are her first two in the fourth period. Jackson Christian cannot take a lot of time with this. They don't have to have a 3. They can go for a 2. On the inside, the layup is there. Blakely Melton, who just came into the game. 2-point lead. Ava Barham. Traveling. Oh, my. It's going to come down to the last possession. We're not going anywhere. 22.6 seconds remaining. What a time for a traveling call. So Joel Ayers is going to try to draw up the kind of defense he wants. And Tony Schutz, if ever he wants to draw up a play that could potentially tie or win the game, this is where you want it. You had to know it was going to come down to something like this. And the Lady Bruins have done everything possible to try to delay, to stall, and to hold on to that basketball, and then they're called for traveling. Oh, my. Halen Ayers, 26 points. But I got to tell you, she would trade any of them off for her team to hold on and win this championship. If you are the Lady Eagles, you probably want it in the hands of Tess Little or Riley Bradford. Taylor Baines is fouled out of the game, and here we go. It's Little. Almost too high. 12 seconds left. In the corner, and it goes away. They tried to get it to Tess Little, and it was too high. 9 seconds to the championship. Timeout, Tony Schutz. We're not going anywhere. Oh, you had to know that it was either going to come down to a final shot or a mistake. But, folks, a lot can happen in 9 seconds, and this is going to be crucial as Joel and Ashley Ayers draw up this offensive plan because they're going to be all over it. There's going to be full court pressure, and then you have to figure they may try to foul. Obviously, you would like to have the ball in the hands of Halen Ayers in any way possible because tonight she has been like a good credit card at the free throw line, 7 for 7. 26 points in the game. Lily Teague tonight, 4 out of 6. She's been perfect in the second half. You hear the buzzer. That's not like the one you used to hear on cable TV. They say when you hear the beep, think of all the fun you could have on Supermarket Sweep. To these two teams, it means a lot more right now. And it'll be Ellen Driver to toss it in. Here comes your ball game. She's got to have somebody, and it is Halen Ayers, and they foul her immediately. 1 second went off on the clock. Gibson Boykin commits her third. That's exactly what Joel Ayers wanted, to get Halen on the free throw line. She will have 2. If she gets 1, that would force Did not go. There's still life. Here's Halen. This is a big one. She got it. 3-point lead. They're going to have a long bomb. And with 5.2 seconds remaining, Tony Schutz calls timeout to see if he can draw up a screen to get somebody open for the bomb. Halen Ayers with that free throw, 27 points out of the 45 that the Lady Bruins have had. But do you remember tonight, it's been hard for them to get additional support because they've had so many people in foul trouble. 4 for Sophie King, 4 for Ava Barham, 3 Mia Spellings, 3 Ellen Driver for the Lady Eagles. It was Taylor Baines, their leading scorer, who had 13. She fouled out in this quarter. 3 for Gibson Boykin, 3 for Alana Yarbrough. But none of that matters now. It all comes down to this final 5.2 seconds down at the Jackson Christian end of the floor. Overtime is still in the offing. So here we go again. As Ricky Ricardo said when little Ricky was born, the time has come, and this is what it is. To toss it in is Tess Little, and they've got it in their parallel formation. And here they go, and the foul. That's not a bad foul. That is honestly not a bad foul because it's not a shooting foul, and they had a foul to waste. It would likely not be a bad foul if they do it again and put them on the free throw line. Here we go. This is it. So checking in once again, it's going to be Mia Spellings. Coming out, Sophie King with her 5th foul. A shade less than 4 seconds. Here we go. Watch it. Ellen Driver is making it impossible. They're down to 2 to 1. They put up the bomb. No, it is short. And the Lady Bruins are the regional champions. They had one final look at it, and it went right. And you can't say enough about how both of these teams played it to the absolute end. And USJ, the champions, 45-42. The fans are happy that are here from over on McClellan. And this is going to be a great night of celebration for them because they will go into Sub-State as the number 1 seed. They will play on their home court on Tuesday night. The same goes for Jackson Christian. They have not been eliminated because the top 4 teams advance in each of these regions. So they will be here against an opponent that we will know tomorrow. And the Lady Bruins will be at home on Tuesday night as well. We don't have the exact times on those games yet. And frankly, I don't think anybody's thinking of that at this point. They're just happy that particularly the USJ fans are absolutely thrilled that they have gone through a season that since late December, they've been undefeated. Jackson Christian gave them everything they asked for tonight. In the final period, it was an 8-5 edge for the Lady Eagles. But the Lady Bruins have come home champions, and this has been a night for their fans and for so many of you I know that may be grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, everyone else that possibly, if you have a relationship, good friends of these young ladies, you're very proud of them tonight, and certainly those for Jackson Christian. They have nothing to be ashamed of, and it was just a simple case of being one shot short. They continued to force turnovers, and they were absolutely gritty to the end. But in the end, it was the Lady Bruins who gutted it out. And this is a young team, I don't mind telling you, because you think about Halen Ayers as a freshman, Lily Teague as a freshman, and some of the others on this ball club. 27 points for Halen Ayers. 9 points for Lily Teague. 2 big free throws in that fourth quarter. 4 points, Jessie Vi, 3, Ellen Driver, and 2 for Mia Spellings. For the Lady Eagles. And here are the champions. And the senior, Ava Barham, raising the plaque. They don't give them a championship belt, but they've got the plaque. And here's the all-tournament team. Kendall Jones from Lausanne. Danae Kennedy from FACS. Elena Yarbrough for Jackson Christian School. She was held to 2 points in the championship game, but what an outstanding tournament she had. Taylor Baines, 13 points in the championship game. You have to know they're disappointed right now, but they're not done. Lily Teague for USJ. Ellen Driver for USJ. And Halen Ayers, the tournament most valuable player. And what a tournament she has had. An outstanding night it was. You got to know they're emotionally exhausted, but to come away with the championship again has been tremendous. And we've enjoyed being a part of it. We will be with you on Tuesday night. We'll find out tomorrow the time and the opponent, but we will be with you at USJ on Tuesday night as we open up Sub-State, what's called the sectional, and it should be a dandy. So we are so proud of the Lady Bruins for bringing home the bacon here in this one. And that about does it. So until we are with you on Tuesday night as Sub-State begins, I'm Steve Beverly. So long from the great hub city of West Tennessee.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.